Hi everyone. I have an amazing word this morning that God gave me. He's given me for the last couple of weeks, and it's Exodus 14:14. Easy to remember. Exodus 14:14. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. I really want to give you that over and over, because that's how God's been giving it to me. He's saying, Pauline, I will fight for you. You need only to be still. And as I researched this verse, he was showing me that still means keep in alignment with my word. Do not let your mouth get out of alignment. Do not in any way agree with any negative thought, any negative word over your life that the enemy or even your own thoughts would want to impose. Because when you feel trapped, when you're in a situation where you need God to break through for you, when you feel like you're being pursued by an enemy that you thought you'd already dealt with, and suddenly they appear again in the form of physical situation or a relational situation, whatever way that comes, you feel like, what is this? I've already dealt with this, and now this seems I'm facing it again. There is a way through for you. And it's Exodus 14:14. And it's the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Don't start in any way agreeing with what God's people were saying. Oh no, why did you bring me here? I'm going to die. This is such a terrible situation to be in again. No, align yourself, not with fear, dread, worry, or anxiety. Align yourself with the word of God. Smith Wigglesworth, a great preacher of the last century, said, I am not moved by what I see. I'm not moved by what I feel. I'm only moved by the word of God. And we need only to be moved by the word of God. So if you're in a situation today that is a real challenge and you need a way through, then take this verse and start speaking it over yourself. The Lord will fight for me. I need only to be still. We prayed for someone in the week. We were in our prayer meeting, and the Lord just gave me this vision of them on tiptoe before the breakthrough. It was just like God was going to part the waters for them. And they were on tiptoes, anticipating. They weren't like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? There's the enemy behind me. I thought I'd dealt with this. I need a breakthrough. No, they were aligning with the word of God for their breakthrough. And I believe that God saw that, and they're going to get their breakthrough suddenly, because that's often what God does. God gave me this verse, and I thought, that's a nice verse, God. But why are you giving that to me? Then the next day, I had an attack on my health, just unexpectedly. And so I was sitting there on the sofa, and I put the healing scriptures on, and I was listening to healing scriptures. And then one jumped out at me, and it said, if you're sick, call for the elders and let them anoint you with oil. And if you've committed sin, you will be forgiven, and their prayer will raise you up. So immediately I called David, who's my elder, and said, please, would you anoint me with oil? He went and got the oil, and he came through. And as soon as his finger went onto my forehead, like that, I was instantly healed. Every symptom completely stopped. And the Lord said, I will fight for you. You need only to be still. Just take the word of God. Don't align with anything but what the word says. And if you feel you're in many people come under a spirit of condemnation. And I felt that that day I was under a spirit of condemnation. And that prayer just shook off the spirit of condemnation. Sometimes we need to just shake off some of these things the enemy puts on us. But if you're feeling trapped, if you're needing God to open up the Red Sea for you today, if you're needing God to make a way for you today, this is your verse. This is for you. It's for us in our very present time of trouble. We are not trapped. God always makes a way for his people. And if God gives you a word and a verse this week, take it, hold on to it, and do not let it go. Whatever is going on around you, whatever you feel, whatever you see in the natural, because God will fight for you. You need only to be still.